Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't even know if I'm back or not. What's going on? Am I live, bro? Come on, dude. Am I back? I can't tell. Oh, he's like you live, bro. I'm just looking down. Yeah, blanket terms I don't like because I think they're very lazy. Sorry about that. I know I got blown up. They blew me up. They came for me, bro. You didn't see, but there was like 55 Devil Fruit users. I killed them all. Okay, so um plot armor, like I said, it means that this character was in a situation you thought it was hard for them to get out, and they escaped through a contrived method. But what you actually did was you didn't do was explain to me exactly how that thing took place, and I don't like that. It's very lazy to me. The example I always run to is IGN reviewers telling you everything is the Dark Souls of something. This game is the Dark Souls of platformers. Yes, we associate Dark Souls with hard difficulty. But what you fail to do is explain to me why this game is particularly challenging. I don't like that. And when I speak with a lot of manga people, especially, because what I've started to notice with a lot of manga and anime people is that they don't have a diverse palette of different stories and mediums to really compare stuff to. So they say things to me that are honestly goddamn egregious. You know what I'm saying? They were all insectoids. Be back. Shout out to Wano Anime Kunizer. Difference between plot armor and plot device. I hear these terms turned around. Well, plot armor is not real. That's something that people made up. It's not real. But I'll get to plot device in a second. Give me a second. So I hear a lot of things that don't make sense to me based off what I read and experience. People will say something like, I will say, this, so I'll criticize man, and they'll be like, he's the MC. What do you expect? Like, what do you want from him? Like, he's the main character. You thought he was gonna die? You'd be surprised. I've read stories where the main character has died. I've read stories where the main character that we were following was a false chosen one. I've read stories where the main character switched. The character we were following became an antagonist, and we switched to somebody else. Do not confuse me for you. I actually read a lot of shit. And that's not just en anglais, c'est en français aussi. Okay? From comics. That's not just Big Two, Marvel, DC. That's Image, Dark Horse, Valiant, Aftershock, Boom Studios, whatever, what have you. Webtoons from all over, from Europe, from the East, from the West, doesn't matter. Webtoons from all over, Korea, what have you. Manga. I read hella nonfiction. Self improvement stuff for men, like The Way of the Superior Man or Jordan B. Peterson's books. Sapiens. I read Carl Jung's Demons. Like, I read. And this is what I did in school. So sometimes when you guys are talking and analyzing stuff, you fucking hurt my brain. And I could tell all you read is Shonen Jump manga if you say shit like, well, what do you expect? He's the main character. He gonna lose and get the power up. That's all you know. You don't know anything else. You only know make MT get beat up, talk about friendship, and win fight. Not me. Don't confuse me for that. I'm not used to that. I'm not accustomed to it. So yeah, plot armor is a I believe is a term that people made up as fans to describe when they believe the literal story is shielding a character from going through any weird real hardship. A plot device is more like a storytelling tool. Like, this sour key is the MacGuffin that will open the last door in the tower. So it's a device, a storytelling device for that floor. You know what I'm saying? So that's really the difference. I hope that made sense. Ever since you educate, hold on. Sorry, candy busting. Ever since you educate me how animation quality, I've had to adjust the way I think, and it's difficult. I caught myself thinking, oh, what happened to the money in this scene when a section is subpar? More money to fix the problem. Yeah, and I think part of that, guys, it comes from the era that I come from. Like I'll be 30 in 2 years. Like I'm an old man. I'm about to die. I'm about to fade away into nothingness. You know what I'm saying? I'm an ancient relic of the past. The area that I come from, we have to do a lot of research, academic articles by scientists and psychologists and philosophers. We have to cite that shit in MLA and APA format depending on the class. And something that I was very scared of was plagiarism. So when I researched hard and I always cited what I did. And one thing that one of my English teachers told me that stuck with me to this day is actually a hallmark of a person's intelligence is you can make someone else's arguments, quotes, or work to bolster your own argument or points or, paragraphs in an essay. And as a result of that, I'm a big researcher. And I remember the first time I really dived into the larger anime community, and it would surprise me that I would speak to people who didn't even know the name of the mangaka of the manga they love. Like, oh yeah, Horikoshi is really good at like blah blah blah. They're like, did you just fucking what the fuck did you just say to me? Did you cast a spell on me? I'm like, Horikoshi is a person who makes the story you fucking like. How do you not know that? Like the level of ignorance, misinformation is wild to me. Like I know, like I could see. I fell off on this. I admit because I don't watch as much anime anymore. But I used to look at staffs and recognize names and seiyus or voice actors. Like I look up that shit up. I look up like Madhouse and who the real in-house studio people are because the first season of One Punch Man is only a Madhouse studio anime in name. So yeah, you gotta you living until are you living are the Infinity Stones a plot device? Yeah, you could say that. A plot device isn't inherently a good or bad thing, by the way. So, cause I think plot device sometimes gets a negative connotation. It's not inherently good or bad. It just depends on how it's utilized at the end of the day. I remember times when I had to cite without internet. I can enjoy the over the top flair of Fog Hill, the Five Elements, but I can also enjoy the storytelling and tales of Altherion. Yeah, much different types of stories. You don't want to put me on that. That was good. That was good. I remember Tales of Altherion. That was good. But yeah, the biggest mistake people don't understand about animation is animation really has to do with the staff that you have, the time that they have, how talented they are, the higher ups having actually given them the proper tools they need, and pre-production schedule. My friend Michael Wang, who made my fan art right there, he worked on this movie called Next Gen for Netflix. Like this, like I think she's like an Asian girl with like purple hair and like a robot. And he gave me a lot of insight. One of my friends, Addy, does that stuff too, graphic design, and I shadowed him. And that's really how I tap in to learn how a lot of this stuff works. And again, I look it up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I need people to do more research and be less dumb. But anyways, I said all of that to talk about the scene analysis because I think anime fans have a very weird way of discussing and analyzing stuff that I don't really like. And I see this a lot with One Piece specifically, and I want to talk about that. Just the general way to act with the story. I couldn't. Oh wait, I know most. I know most of the mangaka of my favorite manga. I just can't spell their names. LOL. That's why I say the author of. No, that's fine. I'm just saying. Like it just used to like shock me, where it's like people would be like, "Oh, I've been a Naruto fan for 10 years." Blah blah. And I'll just like, "Oh yeah, Kishimoto." Blah blah. And they're like, "Huh?" I'm like, what do you mean, huh? You know who fucking makes the shit you like? So I thought it was a very weird thing. I think I first noticed this with the introduction of the Revolutionary Army military captains, where, and okay, I got to say this too. It's not lost on me that a lot of commenters and people online, they somewhat adapt the style and culture of the content creators they really like. So if a content creator has a tendency to be very over the top about everything, you'd find a lot of the comment section kind of at some point adopt that a little bit. So that's not lost on me. But they would look at that and be like, "Wow, Peachbeard or Pinkbeard, he's trash. This is the paradise. This is just the grand line. He's the worst. These guys are trash. Blah blah blah." And I remember like being excited to come talk about it, and I was blindsided by like people not liking it. And listen, I don't speak of anyone's enjoyment. You can hate or like whatever the hell you want. I'm not even talking about that. That's personal, subjective. But I was like, then did you not like? I remember going to the stream. I want to say it was Virgo stream, and I was the one who brought up that each person had an ability perfectly tailored suited for revolutionary work, and then maybe some minds swayed a little bit because I'm like, you have Lindbergh. I always think it's Lindenberg, but Lindbergh, like the Mink, you need a tech guy. You know what I'm saying? He's the technology guy. Karasu, travel and information distribution. Crows are like, they're just birds. You're not gonna really like see some crows and be like, what the fuck, revolution? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're just some crows, some birds, right? You have Morel, and the cool thing about Morel too, because he's bigger, but he still has an ability that's good for infiltration. We're on our solid snake type B. We're sneaking around, all right, crawling. He can sneak around. Then you had Bello Betty, who, what's the point of revolution? To overthrow the very people who are oppressing you, and she gives the people, the citizens, the ability to overthrow their oppressors. Why are they trash? I didn't understand that. Like that was weird to me. Like, they have a very weird way of taking a takeaway from a scene that I think had nothing to do with anything. You just went off the rails somehow. I don't know. Kishimoto got a twin. I don't know how to spell his name, but he made Opart's Hunter. I think. Oh, does he really? I thought. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure it's a brother that made some like devil manga. Naruto may pay attention to creators, cause in the West, I always thought there wasn't just one author over time for things like DC books. Well, that's true, because like if you're used to comic books, you're probably used to authors and writers changing and or a larger creative team, not just one person doing the story and art. These commanders cannot be that skilled in combat. That shouldn't matter with how low their bounties are. Betty's food is crazy to me. I don't care. Crows have some metaphorical thing about espionage. If I recall correctly. Oh, I didn't know that. People think the reps are trash. That's wild. Pretty sure that Devil Manga is all parts Hunter. Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know. I never read it. But yeah. It's just like weird takeaways. Like, I want to give you another example, because this is the one that really shocked me. Though maybe I don't know what the Hour of Legend with Oda versus Kaido, which was kind of mid in the manga. I'm sorry, that was so trash. But I remember people just after the chapter, the general takeaway was that Kaido was weak, trash, sneak attack, blah blah blah, yada yada yada, and I just didn't understand what people wanted. At the end of the day, I know that a lot of these characters don't act like pirates to some degree, but I'm here for piracy. I don't care how underhanded what a pirate is. Get the W by any means. What I was impressed by with that scene was Orochi's retainer's quick thinking. To make Odin for a split second think his son was going to get caught up in the battle, look away, and Kaido took that opportunity to knock his fucking blood-clot ass out. That's brilliant! I love that! What's the problem? He's trying to sneak attack. Like, what the fuck do you guys want sometimes? I don't understand how some people take what the fucking their grand lesson is after they watch it. Like, that's what you harped on? It just doesn't make sense to me. It's so weird. One Piece fans gotta do fucking better with that, man. Just goes to show they were only interested in their strength before introduction. That's a fact. A fact. People miss what Ivankov said about helping people who only help themselves, and Betty showing us that arcs later. Yep. I remember 100 hostages Kaido was a thing. I remember that too. Even with his previous defeats, folks still ain't trying to mess with Kaido like that. He a problem many motherfuckers don't want. And also, I'm with you, Kaido just jumped Luffy with all his commanders. I will love. Yeah, I was with that. I said if he's like Luffy, me and you, 1-on-1, and Luffy came to the roof, and Kaido had literally every single nigga on his crew and jump Luffy, I would love it. I'd argue that given how Kaido killed the Baba, he didn't attempt to jump Odin like that, so he had no idea what was happening. Oh, that's fine. Man was probably bloodlust. At the end of the day, this is somebody who actually wound discards you and probably did a lot of damage. Like, if I'm unaccustomed to taking damage and bleeding like that, and I have an opening, I don't care what gave it to me. I'm taking it. That's just how I saw it. I don't really care what Kaido's thought process was. He just like, you're distracted in a life of a fight to life and death. Bunk. Boop. You're done. Horny. Go to horny jail. Bop, bonk. Because they have agendas for fighting discussions. Yeah, agenda piece. I was gonna get to the propaganda agendas, but yeah, it's unfortunate because I think it kills discussion and it makes a lot of conversations really disingenuous because you just have an angle to push. Like, what can I take away from this chapter to just defend kid and make kid seem like he's still great or whatever the case is, and then that's all they cling to. Like, it's just like agenda piece, really, like propaganda. It's sad. It really is because when I speak about One Piece with my friends in real life for all the years that I've known them, it's just not like that. We don't talk like that, man. Our conversations are just so much fun to have because it doesn't devolve into all of this. Um, I don't even remember where I saw it. The conversation was if because Kaido Curry was a conqueror. If he clashed with Big Mom or with Kaido, would the sky split? This is what we're doing, bro. This is what y'all talking about. Like, are you like, oh, who fucking cares? Oh yeah, yeah. Bonjour, mon cœur. If someone smacked you in the face and it was slipping, stowing off with the quickness, that's a fact. Once Wano ends, these Zoro fans can go back to reality. I'm about to get to the ZKKC. I'm about to get to them. I promise you, cause they gotta be stopped. I don't know. It just makes it hard to like kind of want to be a part of this community, talk and do certain things. But it is what it is. What else did I write down here? I did terrible scenes. I talked about power scaling. Okay. So ZKKC is toxic as hell. And like I said, it's not lost on me that some people are having fun. They're just like messing around. They're, poking. Like Jay's a Sanji fan, so if like Sanji like slips on a banana, they're like, ha, Sanji. Like, I get that. That's fun banter. I'm not talking about that. I know some people can't see past that, but I know sometimes it's just fun banter, back and forth. Maybe I'm a Zoro fan, you're a Sanji fan. We're just having a little bit of fun, but this ZKKC shit is fucking disgusting. I hate it. It's what is wrong with some of these people, these Zoro fans? What's wrong with y'all? Where did that come from? Who made this up? And why did you guys fabricate a delusion from the crease of your ass and then get upset when it didn't really happen? I mean, some people still think it's gonna happen after the king fight, but like, this actually kind of reminds me of like one of Dritz's points being a little bit upset at Nami not getting like a final scene in Fishman Island because of her ties to Arlong Park, Arlong's sister Charlie being there, new Arlong pirates with Hody Jones and whatnot. But I'm like, that's Luffy's time. It's not going to change. This is still a really. I know it's been running for a long time, and I do think sometimes he tries to implement a couple of new school things into it. But this is an old school battle shonen. The MC is going to get that moment at the end of the arc more often than not. I do agree in some facet, Oda has thrown a wrench there, here and there. Like, we beat Gekko Moria, Luffy's already unconscious, but now Zoro got to fight Bartholomew Kuma. I get it. I'm not even trying to deny all that. But it's just a weird thing to ask for, in my opinion. So I don't know where that Zoro stuff came from, but they poison a lot of discussions that I go into, where some Zoro fan comes in and then upsets somebody with his stupid Zoro rhetoric, and that's all the rest of the discussion becomes about. He's not killing Kaido. Yo, you're blind. What do you think you got Edma for? And then I'm just sitting there quietly for a fucking hour before I can't take anymore and I have to goddamn leave. A lot of people ask me, hey, you should be in more discussions. And I want to. But I don't want to talk about this shit. I want to talk about other stuff. The other day, I was talking to my friend who was really, really into he's really into like certain architectural stuff. And what was he talking to me about with the golden part of, like, El Dorado, whatever, in Skypiea, which was fascinating. Like, you'd be surprised what kind of conversations you could have if you just go look for it, even about certain characters. We were talking about the very few characters in One Piece that we think went through traditional development that are a bit more dynamic, and we were talking about Robin and Law, two characters that we believe from the first time we met them until what they are now, they have gone through enough amount of change in character arcs. They're not the same person anymore in a series full of static characters, and we're talking about how that's a very interesting dynamic to have, where most characters don't necessarily really change. You get characterization to understand why they are why they are the way they are today in present time, but to kind of mix and match that where that's the norm, but you have a couple of characters that kind of do change. We're talking about how that makes for interesting storytelling, and how do you balance that? Don't act like there isn't other things to talk about. Except high diff, low diff, mid diff, no diff. Shut up. Was it really Fiji who made that up? Is it Fiji? So I gotta fight Jay. I gotta fight Fiji. I gotta fight Matt. Alright, bet. I believe it was Rogers Base who started the ZKK agenda. I gotta fight Rogers Base. Mammoth Boys. He didn't run me my check. There've been so many instances of niggas moving the goalposts with the storyline so progress the way they hope. Shout out to Fiji and Twitter Silvers for out of story evidence. Technically it was Roger, but Fiji built it up to what it was tonight. Okay. More debunking ZKK is one of the funniest videos I've seen. I never watched that. Someone DM me that, I'll watch it. That's different than ZKK though, because that shit came from color pages outside of magazine sources. The Nami porn actually had legitimate stories to find. Oh no. Sorry, I was like, his thing with the Nami thing. I actually understand what he was saying, but to me, Nami's moment was her forgiveness to Jinbei. She had already gone over the Hachi thing, so we are already familiar with Nami's willingness to forgive stuff, even though Hachin was the one that kind of treated her the best out of the Arlong pirates. But for me, it was more so that, like, when Jinbei was like, I'm ashamed because I'm the one that let Arlong roam free in East Blue, and Nami let it go. That was the moment to me, and then I was good with that, and I moved on. That's just me personally. So yeah. But yeah, he bare minimum popularized it. Law cheesing in Dolphy's face about the Straw Hats beat blemish was dope. Back in Sabaody, never thought I'd see Law hyping on something like that. Sometimes when you gotta take your enemy out, you just gotta take your enemy out. You don't care how you gotta do it, you know? It kind of reminds me a little bit of Vegeta, like, yo, Kakarot, yo, listen, I'm dying, I can't win, yo, don't beat that nigga's ass, don't let Frieza get away with this shit sometimes. So it is what it is, okay? But yeah. Oh man, but it's just really unfortunate because I am very disappointed with the visceral reaction, over the top, jerk visceral reaction to what Dritz had to say and what he was doing, with the One Piece conversations that he was having. I need to charge my phone because this shit will die. It was disappointing because I really don't think it's a bad video, and unlike me, I honestly thought he was not very malicious. He kind of tried to stay in this kind of impartial neutrality zone, in my opinion, and just give criticism. Me, I would like, this shit was ass, that shit was dick, fuck that nigga, this guy's a bozo. Like, mine would not go that way. I'm going full hatred. Let me channel the dark side. Like, I'm putting this on, putting my hood up, like, I'm going full Sith Lord. Like, ain't no fucking, you know what I'm saying? So that's just me though. The only thing I would have cared about was Nami interacting with Shida Hoshi on screen. That would have been nice. I don't know why people bring up that Kaido being on the seas would be a problem, since he's a Yonko. Isn't Luffy going to be on the seas as well as another Yonko? I don't know. I never even seen that argument or whatever. So yeah, what did Simi say the other day? Unga Bunga must defend, must defend territory. Unga Bunga must defend series. That's what they do. They just knee jerk overreact to everything. So, yeah, this community, I think, is in shambles from the content creators. I think some of the top content creators who actually move the needle in conversation, I think they need to do a little bit better. It's not an attack on them, but just I'm not big enough. I can't move the needle like that. But I think a lot of them need to do better. I really do. I think it's kind of sickening seeing these fucking power skill and combat and crazy theory shit all the time. The Dritz video was fine. Don't overreact to it. It's okay. Some of y'all will be okay. Say Anakin Naya. I'm an Obi-Wan guy. Obi-Wan and Ahsoka are my favorite Star Wars characters. Obi-Wan's the best Jedi of all time, by the way. Don't at me. And yeah, get better takeaways. Get more creative with the content you want to talk about. I really don't think it's that hard. Like I got a couple of things that I want to speak about sooner rather than later. So yeah, I think Dritch realized if you got emotional or passionate, people will crap on him more. Oh no, he knows. Yeah, he definitely knew better for that. I'm just telling you what I would do because like I would just go full villainy at that point. That's just me though. Again, I've let me see if I can find it. Like I've done some stuff like that. So let me see if I can find it. I want you guys to see kind of like my. But I've gotten way better at writing since this article. So you gotta like bear with me. You gotta bear with me. Yeah. Relax a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Supergirl, super bad show. Supergirl, super ass. 6 years ago. Holy Jesus Christ! I'm old, fam. That's so crazy. You can't post the link. What link you trying to post? Okay, why are you telling me the chat rules? This is my chat. I know the chat rules. Need some Hunter x Hunter slander content. I think I'm gonna do it on Spaces. Zenpai Sama. So you say that Supergirl super ass. That's my article. So you could see how I went in on that shit. I'm gonna find the Fantastic Fourth one for you guys in a second. The Fan Four stick. I'm sorry, cause that shit was fucking egregious. Shit hurt my feelings, fam. Why they do that to me? Why I watch that shit? When and where what? When and where what? I guess. If you're not a mod or something, I don't know. Maybe Twitch doesn't let you post links. If I can change that somehow, let me know. I don't mind. Oh, I found it. I found what I was looking for. This one's on my blog. Oh, I call it a fantastic waste of time. There we go. I couldn't remember what name I use. I'm gonna run an ad real quick. I don't know if it's gonna run for everybody, but I gotta pee. That's the other article. Just give me a second. I gotta pee. I guess one of the last things I want to do is ask you guys, what personal problems do you guys see in the One Piece community, or what personal gripes do you have? Is it something I've already brought up, or do you think, or is it something completely different that no one really speaks about? My notebook, man. Keep on my notes in her. Waterworks not. Wait, y'all could hear that? Whoa, shit! Y'all heard that? I'll try to post a link to the Morge and ZKK debunk vid. I mean, I could find out if it's Morge, but I was saying DM it to me. I guess I don't know why I won't post, but I'll mod you. Give me a good reason, and I'll mod you. Hey man, don't listen to me PP. Okay, stop. But yeah, what problems do you guys kind of have? I think my biggest problem is just discussions. Like I don't have fun talking about One Piece on streams and stuff because I'm always forced into these power scaling talks. And do you think Blackbeard is a crocodile octopus? No, I don't. Like, and that's why I like to do things like ranking the One Piece series, like going through the series, going arc by arc, talking about what we did and didn't like in all assets and facets. to kind of relive like the great moments and stuff, but also just to have a different type of conversation. I don't think anyone's doing that. I think I get the same type of general ambience from a One Piece conversation, almost no matter who I'm looking at. So, oh yeah, I wasn't kidding with the Supergirl article. Oh no, I didn't hold back. And I was a different man back 6 years ago. I was a little bit of a different nigga. I was, you know what I'm saying? Oh shoot. Yeah. I want to see more vids outside of power scaling. I'm gonna do my best. My One Piece content doesn't do well on my channel like that. I'm more Tower of God and webtoon stuff, but I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna try. How Sanji is low key Thatch and Ace in one with the flames and cooking. That's your problem. I don't even remember how mean was I in the Fantastic Four video and article. That's so funny, man. That's low key. That was the first time I got attacked online. The Supergirl article. They called me a misogynist fuckboy pig for making it. They said I hated it because I guess I'm a misogynist. I don't know. You know what times we live in, guys. You criticize anything as to do with women or something, you're a bad guy. So yeah. Yeah, character discussion and character analysis is actually my specialty. So I want to do more of it. Like most of the videos that I've made where I've taken the time to properly like edit and stuff, they're all the character videos. Like my Urek video, Baylord Yama, Lopo B. Lane, characters like that. I actually have a Blackbeard one that didn't do very well, but I'm proud of it. I'll link it if you guys care. If I can find it. I don't even remember what it's called. But yeah, I want you guys to see that crocodile one, and I think I'm gonna do more. I wanted to do one thing that I really wanted to do, and I did. I have 3 videos of this in general. I have one from Monogatari, from Bakemonogatari, the Starry Sky scene with Koyomi and Hitagi, because I think that scene is so fucking important and vital. So I analyzed that. I analyzed the I Say I Want to Live scene for One Piece, like one of the earliest videos I made, and Luffy Help Me scene. Because I wanted to kind of show you all the moving parts and the build up to why that has such high emotional payoff as a reader, as a watcher. So I did make those 2 videos, but they're like early. And I'm about to delete some of those and stuff too. But let me see if I can find this. What did I call it? Blackbeard. I'm just going to put my name. I don't know. Did this help? That didn't help. That didn't help again either. Okay, I found it. But yeah, I want to do more character stuff for sure, and more scene analysis. I actually want to analyze the manga's fight choreography from an artistic standpoint and a paneling standpoint. Because when I finally learned about paneling and stuff like that, started studying Akira Toriyama and whatnot, I was really like into and excited to do it, but it's just like I got scared because of the manga panels and all that shit. So yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, read that Gandhi praise video. Oh shit! I thought you were asking what discussion you want to see. Oh, I mean, you can answer that too. Damn, being out of existence with several limbs, being beaten out of existence with the several limbs of the thing. Now, yeah, see, like I'm aggressive. Like I got nothing but anger and hatred in my heart, bro. Full dark side, Sith Lord. That's all I got for you. So like, this is why I'm saying Dritz really kept like a neutrality standpoint that I thought was really like, if you are someone who didn't like him or something, I thought he did the best he could do. So, yeah, I don't know. A video on the kind of moral compass one can develop depending on where you're born on the various islands of the Grand Line where you're likely to end up in a pirate, marine, or revolutionary. That's not bad because that's like socialization from an island and how you would grow up. That's not bad. That's not a bad idea at all. The Rex video, the Rex from Xenoblade, not coming. It's not coming. I'll make a Shulk video just to spite you. We ain't talk about no Shulk. We ain't talk about no Rex. We talk about Shulk. Naked Shulk. Shirt off Shulk. Yeah. The Monado. Okay? Shout out Mithra though. Paizuri gang. I'm a Paizuri. I understand now. I'm still a booty warrior, but I understand the titty nights. I'm still a booty warrior. But yeah, I just want to just kind of address that because I think the One Piece community needs to just do better from top to bottom. The bottom being the fans, casual fans, or whatever the case is. Better discourse on Twitter, better discourse on Reddit, better discourse in the comment section, better discourse in the live chats. That I think we have to do better as content creators to try to push out and actually control conversations to be more meaningful and in a better way. I think that's important for us to do. I'll play my part. I'll do my best, but I'm not that important. I can only do so much right now. But yeah. True, because Frankie and Kid both for South Blue like mechanical things. I love Shulk more than Rex. I just gotta defend the boy. Okay, well, you're lucky then. Alright. The downfall of Rex. The downfall of Xenoblade. Starting with Xenoblade Chronicles 2. 6-hour video. Let's go. I'm gonna get on Young's ass. Let's get it. Did you say booty war? Yeah, booty more important than water. Drink water though. It's very important. Felice Johnson, baby. A booty more important than water. I want you. I'ma need you. I'ma have you. Oh shoot! But I'm excited for the next chapter. It's been a week. I don't know what I'm expecting. But you know what Driss's video did to me though? You know what? It depressed me. I used to be super into every interview and all the data books and stuff like that. I don't have time for that. I guess I do now, but I didn't have time for that. Seeing Oda speak about how we can't focus on combat might have just killed my hype for the rest of Wano, bro. Listen. Some of you have been here for a while. You know I be making fun of meatheads and power scalers. I need some fucking hands, son. They talking way too much. Momo talking about, oh, the flames, I can't stop the island, I'm so scared. Oh, like, bro, fight. Hands, make bank. Come on. I need hands, legs, swords, headbutts, projectiles, guns. This is a war. Please fight. I'm so fucking bored. Like, I need them to fight, bro. This is not it. I need on-screen combat. I need elite choreography. People have a lot of problem with whole cakes that I don't have, but I will give Oda credit. I think the choreography with his fight with Katakuri and Luffy is probably his third best one. I think his best one is probably Zoro and Das Bones, if not 1A, 1B. Luffy versus Rob Lucci, Zoro versus Das Bones, I think are his best choreographed fights. I'd put Katakuri and Luffy third. From the manga, obviously. I'm talking about manga. So, yeah. Dash behind you and you cut already. Talk about how Zoro fights the same way every time. Does Zoro fight? Zoro don't fight. Zoro just, like, walk around, be lost, drink sake. Then he was some girl, and then now he fighting, but he not really fighting. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oda don't like fights. He said something along the line that I think the story has gotten so big and too big for him to control that he can't dedicate 2 chapters to a fight. He said something along the lines like he could only really dedicate like 1 chapter. Like, I was kind of surprised Jinbei in a way got maybe like 1.5 with Who's Who. But yeah, I don't know. It's unfortunate. The flying slash meme. Yeah. Tired of Momo. Yeah, Momo. I actually didn't dislike Momo, but Momo making me mad, bro. Zoro clearly fought that way on the roof throughout the series, essentially saying he doesn't want to draw a fight more than 1 chapter. Yeah. A while back. I want to see some bloodshed and slaughter in Kingdom for One Piece. Everybody Sanji and Zoro fight now going to be connected to something and be unique. Full on fight, just not 1-2 bout. Yeah, like it comes across to me that the fights that we get are like Spark Notes version. You know Spark Notes when you didn't read a book, but you can go get like a general summary of the story and certain analytical stuff related to the narrative. It's like he gives us the Spark Notes of the fight, like the I can't believe you chipped my blade. I didn't see that shit, nigga. What the fuck? Come on. Razor was raw as hell. How am I doing? I'm good, man. I'm good. No complaints. Feeling good about my decision. Things are going well. The channel's doing well. You know, I'm good. Not mad. Nothing. Don't forget the part where Zoro loses his sword. I need Kingdom to be good again. It's been asked since the end of Shukai Plains. I think personal issues could since you got recently. I didn't even know about that. The last thing that I saw, not gonna spoil anything. I just saw it was Shin versus Hoken. Hoken? Holy shit! What's his name? The Wandering Path Warrior guy. I think his name was Hoken. I'm sorry if I forgot his name. Shin was fighting him, and Shin, he and then he and I was like, I'm good. I'm good off this. And never look back. I never look back. Yeah, Jinbei was 1.5 a chapter. One Piece has battle clashes, and yeah, that's what it is. I didn't think the Tokyo fights were that bad on the reread. It's not even that it was serviceable. And again, those are more like secondary fights, so I can do with them being more tamed. But for Zoro and Sanji, I need like 6 chapters. For Kaido and Luffy, I need them to go at it. I don't think he'll blue ball all of a sudden like the Luffy and Kaido one. I really am personally. I care about the Law and Kid versus Linlin. I don't know if it's gonna happen like that, but listen, Hawkins is my guy, but I don't expect him to put any respect on the Killer and Hawkins fight. So Oda practically storyboarding the anime. Yeah, we got the beginning, the panels in the middle, and the end now on only Uti and page 1. Sam Jinbei and Robert's fights were good. To be honest, never liked One Piece fights. I don't know. One Piece fights to me have a lot of technically have a lot of emotional and personal investment, but I would say a lot of the times when I'm reading it, the literal spectacle and the choreography, I'm not as impressed as I am from other manga. Like shit, I don't even like Kengan Ashura, but Kengan Ashura, Toriyama is one of my favorite manga fight choreographers. Yeah, choreographers. I think he's phenomenal. Who else do I really like? But Oda has some good ones. Like I implore you to reread the Das Bones and Zoro one. Look at when Zoro was starting to really get frustrated by the fact he can't cut through Das Bones. Look at his muscles starting to flex more. Watch the veins in his head and look at the ferocity of his relentless attack. Rob Lucci and Luffy's really good with the Kamisori, the razor shapes, sort of like coming through the way that he like did it. That looks really good. The way your eyes follow it, and I really like a lot of the small details in that fight, like when Lucci uses Madara, right? So he's using spots, so he obviously has these claws, and Luffy would actually do this, like he would punch beside it. He's trying to punch beside it so that he can't actually stab him with his finger. It's very small attention to detail like that. And a couple of times when he would go for a thing, Luffy would actually open his hand a certain way to let the claws slide through him and catch the palm of his hand. Like, there's a lot of small attention to detail in that fight. I would implore you to go back, but I'm not mad at what you say, Glam. I'm okay with that. I hear what you're saying. Rooftop was really good. That's probably what pissed me off so much, because like with the chapter 1,000, the Rooftop, I was getting exactly what I asked for. Hands, baby. Damn it, man. Hoken is the worst character. Hoken, his name? Okay, Rooftop was gas too, because I wanted Usopp and Nami to win straight up. Yeah, so did I. Marco and Sanji versus King and Queen was skipped. Yeah. Unrelated, but have you seen The Dragon Prince? Yes. Last time I checked, I was caught up. I actually like The Dragon Prince, all things considered. I think it's really... I've had a good time. It's not the greatest thing. Is her name Rayla? Rhea? The dark elf with the 4 hands. I really like her. She's my favorite. She's my favorite character. The mute, the auntie, the mute one with the shield and stuff. I like her a lot. I don't remember their names right now. But yeah, I like The Dragon Prince. I'm a fan. I watch it. Hoken's definition of a Deus Ex Machina character. Hera pulls him up whenever he wants to infuse artificial tension. I totally agree with that, Holy Apple. Jack fight ended up being off screen. Oh, that's okay. I'm okay with that one. Fuck that nigga Jack. He wasn't gonna do Jack. He don't even gotta name the attack. I got bars, man. Yeah, sign me. Y'all better than me. I've pretty much given him OP fights in the manga. I'm getting there, Ray. I'm getting there. I'm not lying to you. I'm getting to the point where I'm willing to accept it as long as everything else is okay. But I'm in the like. Here's the thing. I really need it now, because this nigga told me, oh, you're gonna make Marineford look like a baby fight. Marineford is better. Where's the part where this is better than Marineford? This is a war. I want to see fighting in a war, killing, guns, swords. Later on, if we're doing some shit at Elback or whatever, all right, different story. But this is war. Fucking fight, man. Jesus Christ. I don't think the emotional aspect is there either, aside from a couple. Well, I don't know. I'll speak personally on that one. Like, I'd be invested. Like, I cared about pretty much every single one, every single major fight into some capacity. I'll speak for myself on that one. Shit, y'all. I just wait to be fed on the anime. See, I might become one of them anime niggas, but secretly, I'm actually almost caught up. I finished the flashback with Roger, so I'm pretty much gonna start the Onigashima raid in the anime. JJK fights be surprising me. So JJK, I actually like how Gege does a lot of the fights stuff in it because I don't know how you guys feel about this. So this is a good topic of discussion. Hold on, discussion like. I'm a show don't tell fan, which is why Togashi, I'll beat his ass. He tell me he don't show. I use Samurai Jack as my favorite example of this from an animation standpoint because I always say Jack could not say anything for an entire episode, but you as a watcher will understand exactly what he's thinking and how he's feeling based off how he emotes and the things going around him. So sorry. Now you had the drought. Come on, man. Don't do that to me. I forgot what I was gonna say. I had something to say. What the fuck comment was I looking at? Anyways, the main reason why I say that is because I actually like when fights. Oh yeah, JJK. Yeah, JJK has a lot of to me has a lot of built-in tactics to the fight without Gege necessarily having to beat that into my head with text. A lot of times I can just look at the fight, what's happening through the artistry and discern what's going on and be like, that was a tactical move without having a character be like, oh, in 0.25 seconds with his black flash ability, what he's going to do is this, therefore I must counter. I don't need that. If you just show it to me, I can see it. I remember one part with the Mojito fight. He distracted Yuji with something, and then he appeared out of the mouth of one of the humans he modified and socked him in the mouth. And I was like, there was no text, no panels, no Mojito going, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to throw the human, and when he hesitates to kill it, I'm like, no. You just showed me that through the artwork, and I understood it. And my problem is a lot of time with the manga, to make the fight seem more strategy-based and tactical, they slap a bunch of text I don't fucking need. If I see a character do this and you go 1, 2, I know he's just dodging. I'm like, okay, he's got fast hand speed, therefore I must anticipate. Shut up! Fight! God damn it! I was talking. So I like how Gege does that. I think I don't even know if it's a woman or guy. I think they have a good balance. One Piece has decent fights, but comparing them to the greatest manga of all times in terms of fight choreography like Gege is unfair. That's like comparing a manga's arc to Vagabond. I mean, from an aesthetic standpoint, I will go with Rene Descartes, Beauty is in the Eye of the Beholder. I think Inoue is a fantastic illustrator. I don't necessarily know if I think his fight choreography is the greatest thing ever. I hear what you're saying. I wasn't necessarily comparing them. I was just kind of just naming things out. I don't really I'm not really a super comparison guy to that degree, but I hear you. I like Ryo Free. I like him. I like him a lot. Kenshin fights got me hard. I'm using Tekai. Yeah, Kenshin is. I'm a Kenshin guy. Jack ain't shit. Was waiting for Nami to use some kind of blizzard attack against Uti because they're dinosaurs. Wouldn't beat him, but because they're cold blooded, right? Actually, I don't know. Actually, I don't know if I know that. Are dinosaurs cold blooded? What? Yeah, Ice Age. Yeah. I was dying when Sin kept bringing up the panel of Mammoth Jack laid out with his one paw in the air with a broken tusk. Yeah, I love it. Fuck that nigga Jack, bro. I won. After 6 years, I finally won. I think the war wasn't Wano. Oh, was it the final war? I remember the editors hyping up the war in Wano though. I don't expect fights to be good anymore. I looked to other series if I want Total Slaughter and Red Flower Blooming. I think that's fair. It's listen, I'm not gonna ask for this from One Piece, but I'll get it somewhere else. I think that's a fair thing. Yeah, people always think that statement is referring to Wano. It wasn't explicitly stated the statement in regards to Wano in the final war. Okay, then I got that wrong then. Okay, that's on me, my fault. I didn't know that. We got 3 pages of Sanji versus the Queen and went back to dialogue. A lot of disappointment that One Piece is due to Oda. Oh, I'm showing too much thigh. It was due to Oda himself hyping up the manga content in interviews and underperforming. Not gonna lie, I agree with that, Alpha Invader. I like fights from the Breaker. The Breaker is good. I have to finish the new waves, man. Jesus Christ, yes sir. Samurai Jack or Samurai Jack, man. Come on, dog. Oda better start showing the hockey, not telling us. That's too. JJ got great paddling. It's good. Not gonna go great. It's good for the most part. I do think that because of this type of sketchy, kind of rough draft art that it has, first draft. What do you call it, young? First draft of Kaisen. It's a little hard for me to make out certain things, like a light etch a sketch sometimes. But I agree with you. New Waves is ass. JK stinky. Togashi stray. Damn. New Waves is equally as great. Yeah, JK fights be raw, straight fight panels, minor thinking. JK run those hands of series. I still read Whoopi weekly. Every other thing gets peep when it gets peep. I also like the way Murata does fight choreography. Yeah, that's good. I'm a fan of one because I think the amateurish art style enhances the comedy. But yeah, fights are good. The final words when the Oda said will make them for like a cute comparison. Okay, the editor's the one who hyped up Wano. Okay, so I know Wano's fight got hyped up or something. Maybe it's just the arc, but fair enough. What happens if Jack gets back up and takes a dub? You taking my L, Hems? Nah, cause it's not gonna happen. He's dead. He's not dead. He's not dead. I would be sick though if he got. I'd just be mad. I'd be salty. I'll turn the stream off. It's like, turn this off for the bozo. So yeah, you'd have to get up and do something actually impressive. Like if he gets up and it's like, I don't know, some character on his last legs and he's tree slumps, that's not enough for me. But you know, Chainsaw Man has the best paneling of any manga. Witch Hat L tier is the second best. I like Witch Hat. I like Witch Hat. I don't agree with Chainsaw Man, but I'm probably not far enough to make that kind of decision. So to make that kind of statement, I don't know, cause the paneling that I've seen that's great is not only from manga. I have some that I really respect from a webtoon standpoint. Obviously, comic books and graphic novels. So I have all types of different ways of paneling stuff. So yeah. Editors were crying for the chapter where the Scabbards stabbed Kaido on the floor, overhyped at his fineness. Why did they cry for that? The fuck? Hey, Naya, I need to get going. My friends are in the VC. Please, bro. Nice stream. All right, man. Take care. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate it. If Jack gets up and gets the dub, he's still down 5. He's like 1 for like something. Some people need to watch Monty fight choreography because some fights in anime should be meh. I'm glad you said that. Rest in peace, Monty But I am glad you said that. Monty is a fantastic animation fight choreography person, nigga. I dropped Ruby. Ruby lost its way after the fourth volume and whatnot. But man, Monty scenes even from Dead Fantasy days are absolutely over the top and fucking incredible. I remember when I was watching the Yellow trailer back in like 2013 with Yang fighting those two twins. And it's the first time in animation where I actually really saw characters doing feints. Like they were fake a kick. I was oh. And Yang was fucking them niggas up, bro. Shit's so gas, fam. It was so gas. My favorite fights are from Avatar though. From a choreography standpoint, my favorite fights are from Avatar because it's a mixture of like martial arts with an elemental filter, if you will, but it's also like this dance. I love it, and when I talk behind the scenes of various martial arts being incorporated to the various styles, so more fluid movements for like for water, then like the more rigid like tougher ones for Earth. That shit was so fun. It was so sick, bro. It was so sick. They just don't do it like that no more, man. Shout out to China though. China be feeding me, bro. Legend of Hay, Scissor 7, Fog Killer 5 Elements, Neja, 100,000 Bad Jokes, friggin' White Snake, goddamn Ham Hum, motherfucking Big Fish and Begonia, blah blah. They be feeding your boy, man. Shout out to China. And there's a lot of really good French animation from like The Last Man. That's really good. I'm so excited for Bubblegum Space Princess, what's it called? I need that. Shout out to my French animators. You know I fuck with Bobby Pills and People Do and the Super Fuck Friends. Don't watch that. That's I'm a sick bastard for that one. I'm sick in the head. Vermin or Verme. C'est quoi l'autre? C'est quoi l'autre? Je peux pas souvenir. Anyways, Chainsaw Man, not the best at all. Yeah, Drag It Up. Yeah, people need to watch. Yeah. We talking real manga, then Chainsaw Man gets brought up. Come on, man! I kind of escaped that series. I was surprised when I seen more. Also have the same opinion as mine when talking about Chainsaw Man paddling being the best. Fujimoto tricked y'all, man. Like, listen, nothing I've seen has given me that opinion about Chainsaw Man. But listen, I've already beaten Chainsaw Man. I've already won. I came on stream. I gave it a shot. That shit was I was unmoved. So that's just me though. What's up, Wolf? Jackman getting his ass beat all this raid. If he gets back up, he really built different. That means he's just a fucking like tank merch. Like I just get beat up and get up. Avatar crackers were awesome, especially for Zahir. Did you see how the thing was flying around? Yo, you see how Korra came around that fucking mountain with the chain? And oh my fuck, bruh, stop playing with me, man. Stop hating on Korra, by the way. That shit's good. It's not the last Airbender or whatever. It's just good, man. Stop hating that shit, bro. Katara, Top, Zuko, Ag, Naruto State fights in order. Yeah, Murata Kuro doing a Monster Association has been elite. Haven't seen that quality in years. I have to like look at that. I haven't really read that shit in a while. China, yeah. There's Manhue. Yeah, there's Manhue and stuff too. Like, what's the one that everyone? Why do I never forget? Oh Jesus Christ! What's the Chinese one that everyone loved back in the day? We were all reading it. It's in all color too. I can't remember what it's called. Jesus Christ! I don't remember, dog. Had to drop Chainsaw after chapter 30. Bozo manga. You heard the artist for Superman Quiet? Wait, what? Yeah, Feng Shenji. There we go. Thank you, Pat. Feng Shenji. Yeah, there's a lot of really good ones and stuff like that too. Korea has a lot of cool shit like cool shit and stuff too. Like yeah, like China be with some good stories. But what do you mean by the John Kent artist? What about him? You said quiet, or do you say quit? You mean quit? Because you said quiet. Did you mean quit? He quit or something? I haven't like I won't lie to you. Like DC and Marvel don't be moving me. Like I don't really be caring like that. But I know they made Superman's son bisexual, but I don't really like John Kent anyways. I don't really care about him. I don't even like Damian Wayne to be honest like that. So, hey man, it is what it is. And stop. I need these fucking panels to stop hyping up Bendis. Bendis was never nice. Bendis is not nice. Bendis is fucking garbage. Stop hyping that nigga. He's fucking trash. Oh, his Miles Morales is not even good. What the fuck, bro? I'm so tired of like, you know what I'm saying? But anyways. Alright, thank you for coming through, Holy Apple. My first time trying Chainsaw Man, I dropped it because Denji was acting like a dog, picked me up and finished it. I didn't like the ending though. Yeah, I don't know, like, I haven't read enough of Chainsaw Man, so I'm not going to really go into that, but it gave me, like, real, like, I have to watch this fucking beta male, the whole story. I don't relate to this. It doesn't move me. I don't relate to this. It's why it's kind of hard for me to kind of follow some characters who are, like, bottom of the totem pole losers. They're stupid, unathletic, and no bitches, yada yada. I can't relate to that. It don't move me. I didn't grow up that way, so. Bendis, from what I know from him, was bad. Yeah, I don't know. They be hyping and I'm like, bro, why do niggas like Bendis? He's not nice, bro. So, and History Strongest Disciple, I'm a fan. Shigure top 3 manga bitches ever. You see the wagon on her? Whoo! You see the chainmail? See them yitties out? Stop playing with me. I love how that nigga draws bitches. Holy fuck, his thoughts are elite. Jesus Christ. Shigure's so fucking... Yo, I was tweaking. I was tweaking back in the day. I thought I see her on panel. I was tweaking. Yeah, Shigure, man. Yeah, she's bad as fuck. Come on, man. Stop playing with me. Shigure, the thickest woman I've ever seen. No, Kenichi has some busty ass one too. Remember that one girl with the little one? I can't remember her name, and she had the super mega bigger than your head titties. I was like, you know what I'm saying? This stream took a turn. The judo chick, yeah. I was a Miyu tutor to the last half of Kenichi. Went fucking crazy with her at the end. I remember that. Miyu too though. Thicker than a snicker, man. Driss needs to read that manga. He needs them thick anime bitches from Japan. I feel that with the Yiddies. Yeah, I feel that. I'm not an old great fan to that degree. I think he's a very talented artist, but Om from Air Gear, when she put the lollipop in her mouth and she turned around and bent towards the panel. Fam, I still tweak to this day. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Alright, no more horny. Bonk. But yeah. Loki got Red Hood. Loki hot Red Hood got axed. It had potential. I wasn't even reading it. That's crazy. I didn't know that. I heard that was one of the good ones. That's sad. That's sad. You hate to see it. You hate to see it, man. But yeah, kiss shot ace to the line hard to undo. I gotta do a waifu stream sooner rather than later, and I know Simi will get up there. Touch to unlock, go Pornhub. The part two to that smut was I had to cut short because of my chicken wings coming. I'm gonna get it done sooner rather than later, but it's gonna be a late stream. It'll be late night. You know what I'm saying? Well, we're gonna do some after hours type beat. Big man ting. Don't come there if you're not grown. If you're not ready to talk about some cheeks getting piped. All right. Townsy was talking about Air Gear. Yeah. Air Gear, I don't even think Air Gear's that like great or nothing like that, but Air Gear was fun. I had fun with it. John Ohama, we can do it. Niggas put Obama on that shit. But yeah. We still shitting on One Piece, and I think we're kind of done with that. I'm actually gonna start streaming my One Piece reactions on Twitch, and then I'm gonna upload them on YouTube like right after. So if you come and watch it here, I would appreciate it. After the fact, you just go give it a like on YouTube. Just help me out a little bit. I'm starting to see that my One Piece content is just doing a little bit better than usual. So before I decide if I am or not gonna keep it on the channel, I wanna see if it is better. So Tenjo Tenge Go, I don't like that series at all. I just like the episode 2 where the guy with the yellow hair, the main character, was fighting the other girl and he beats the snot out that nigga. Maybe episode 1, he was just kicking the fuck out of him until he was puking and shit. But that series did not move me at all. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't like that. At least Air Gear, as nonsensical as it was, I kind of had fun. Oh great, he does the manga art for my favorite, my favorite anime and my favorite light novel, Monogatari. He draws Bake Monogatari. I think he actually does a good job somewhat capturing the abstract nature that Shaft did with the anime. I just don't like that he's somewhat inserted his own personal, I guess, touches to it, which to me changes the context of certain scenes, like with the Hanekawa stuff and with her father in her place. I won't spoil nothing. But I don't like how the manga added the extra bit of violence, because I think that kind of recontextualizes what's going on in the relationship of that family house dynamic. That's just me personally, though. So yeah, true marketing. Love to see that. Yeah, we out here. Want to become famous? Buy followers and viewers. What the hell? Bot? Yeah. Use the blade. Cut him down. Cut him down, 3-sword style. But yeah. But alright. I'm gonna call it a night. I got a busy day tomorrow, so I'm gonna go have the nibba hours with the homies. But thank you guys for coming through. Sorry that the first part of the stream got bodegaed and shit like that, but it is what it is sometimes. But probably I'll stream One Piece probably really early. Don't know how early some of you guys get up. Eastern Standard Time. I might stream as early as 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow for the One Piece stream and have it up hopefully by 10. And I probably won't stream until Sunday. I'm busy Saturday. But if I get a chance to, maybe I'll do a little quick one. But anyways, you guys take care. Good night. Stay safe. And yeah, One Piece community, let's try to do better. For real. Let's try to do better. Not surprised by what happened, but I am disappointed. Click the wrong thing like a